When Robbie Rogers stepped on the field over the weekend as a substitute for the Los Angeles Galaxy, he became the first openly gay man to participate in the prominent North American Pro League. Now, Rogers had only announced his return to soccer last Friday. The 26-year-old had retired in February after making his sexual orientation public. Rogers currently plays as either a winger or as a second strike for the Los Angeles Galaxy in the U.S. Major League Soccer. When Rogers stepped onto the field, he was greeted by cheers from a crowd of nearly 25,000 people, including his parents, grandparents, and friends. The 26-year-old Rogers, who was on the U.S. team for the 2008 Beijing Olympics, joined the Galaxy less than a month ago. Last month, National Basketball Association veteran Jason Collins became the first active athlete from the major U.S. men's pro sports league to come out publicly as gay. Collins, however, is a free agent and has not played since his announcement. Collins, who played with the NBA's Boston Celtics and the Washington Wizards this season, made the disclosure in a column appearing in the upcoming issue of Sports Illustrated. So then, what are Chinese net users saying about the athlete's announcements? Well, let's take a look at a few Weibo comments.
He has my support. He is showing a very truthful and very genuine side of himself. I remember when Jason Collins announced that he was gay, Kobe Bryant and Barack Obama both supported him publicly. America is a great country. It seems that most Americans are tolerant of people with various sexual orientations. In our country, many people still cannot accept homosexuality. I am not gay, but I certainly don't discriminate against people who are. Sexual orientation should not be a shameful thing. Sexual preference is determined by genes in the outside environment. People should not pass judgment on people who have a different sexual preference than them. In my view, I think sexual orientation is a private matter. What other people think and say cannot change anything. The most important thing is staying true to who you are. I appreciate these athletes' courage. I can't believe he has gone public with the announcement. That's great. Many homosexuals fear other people's voices and fear making their sexual orientation public. I support Jason Collins and also Robbie Rogers.
After Collins came out with his admission that he was gay, China's Central Television, or CCTV, ran a news spot entitled "A Show of Courage." Collins admits that he's gay. The news spot also noted that Collins had received support from U.S. President Barack Obama, NBA President David Stern, and Lakers superstar Kobe Bryant. And now over to Weibo for some net users' comments on the attention that sports stars such as Collins has attracted.
I don't think the topic of homosexuality warrants a call from the U.S. president. I am somewhat shocked that Barack Obama called Jason Collins after the athlete made public his sexual orientation. Although I do support the president trying to change people's prejudice towards homosexual individuals, social tolerance is an important pillar of every society. How come U.S. athletes announcing they are gay can attract so much attention? The American president even called Jason Collins to give the athlete his support. If a professional Chinese athlete went public with his homosexuality, I guess they would not have the same kind of social influence. It seems that there are more and more people publicly declaring their homosexuality these days. I bet there are a lot more homosexual individuals who have not come out publicly. I think this is a social trend that more and more people will go public with their sexual orientation. I think it's very important to establish relevant marriage laws for homosexuals. These people need to be protected by the law. This is how we can achieve a harmonious society. Government policies such as legalizing gay marriage is just one part of the gay rights movement. What this group of people need most is acceptance from society. Social identity is very important to homosexuals.
Homosexuality was illegal in China until 1997 and remains a sensitive issue. According to the tenets of traditional Chinese society, the worst kind of unfilial behavior is failing to continue the family line. The pressure to marry and have children is intense. Zhang Beitran, an expert on homosexuality at Qingdao University, believes that about 80% of gay men and lesbians marry. Some choose to hide their sexuality and marry straight partners, while others find a homosexual partner of the opposite sex by asking friends or advertising online.